Dear students, welcome back to my channel Chemistry with Sir Ehsan. Today I am going to talk about natural polymers which are protein and protein and starch. Protein and starch both are natural polymers because their origin is living organisms. You must keep in mind proteins are made up of thousands of amino acids, and these amino acids are the monomers or the simple molecules which are linked together under certain conditions. When they join together, they produce a protein molecule. Along with that, water is produced as a byproduct. Similarly, if protein molecule which is formed, it is converted back with the help of water. Again, amino acid will be formed, and this reaction is known as hydrolysis. Hydro mean water, lysis mean breakdown. And this reaction is very important in the digestion in the small intestine. The biology students know it very well. Okay. Now let's see how this protein molecule is formed. First of all, you must keep in mind these are the amino acids. These two amino acids are not shown completely because this is a box. This box contains carbon, and with this carbon at the top, we have general group different for every amino acid. And this side we have carboxylic group. You can see on this side we have amino group. So this thing when enclosed in a box, this will be known as block diagram. So this is basically block diagram of one amino acid. This is amino, this is acid. All the amino acids have these two functional groups common, but only the difference between the different amino acids is the R group, as I told you earlier. Hope you understand now how these amino acids they join together. So let's see in the middle first. Hydroxyl group from one amino acid and hydrogen from amino group of another amino acid. This is first amino acid. This is second amino acid. Similarly, this way there are thousands of amino acids. They line up and they join together to make a polypeptide chain and then protein. So when OH and H they combine together, you see they make water molecule. As we have taken two amino acids, so one water molecule will be given off in the middle, and the second hydrogen from here and hydroxyl group from the other end. So both ends, one of them loses hydrogen, other loses hydroxyl group. They produce another water molecule, and this way we have two water molecule. When two amino acids join together to make a small segment of protein, you can see this. This is where they join together, and this is the linkage. In the CAI paper, this is very important. Sometimes you are given with, monomers. These monomers, you have to make this polymer. Sometimes this polymer is given. You can be asked to encircle the linkage. I have encircled it. You see this. Okay. So as we have taken two amino acids, that's why we have two boxes here. On this end, we have amino group, and on the other end, there will be carboxylic group. This process is applicable to complete protein molecule. Hope you understand. So, so what is the linkage that is known as amide linkage. So the amide linkage is between carbon and nitrogen. Carbon from carboxylic group, nitrogen from amino group. Hope you understand. This linkage is known as it is already drawn here as well. This linkage is known as amide linkage. Hope you understand. This is I have shown you only a small segment of protein molecule. As I told you earlier, there are thousands of amino acids in one protein molecule. And the formation of a protein molecule is condensation reaction because water is released as a byproduct. Similarly, whenever uh, protein molecule is hydrolyzed, it is converted back into amino acids. This is known as hydrolysis reaction. Hope you understand. Okay, now let's talk about before this. We before talking about carbohydrate, especially starch, we must know some applications of protein. You know, it's a protein is the sources of proteins first, egg white and white meat, and also we have some grains from coming from, like say, gram. We have some allen, you know mung mash. All these are the sources of protein. So the natural proteins are present in the seeds as well as uh, flesh. You understand? So now let's talk about how the starch is formed. No, starch is a carbohydrates, mean hydrates of carbon. So these include sugar, which is starch, cellulose. These are complex sugars. The simple sugars are glucose molecules. Their general formula is CxH2yOy. Mean if O is 6, H will be double of it. Hope you understand. If O is 11, H will be 2. Hope you understand. So this is general formula. For example, if I talk about disaccharide, then we will be X will be 12. Hydrogen will be a double of oxygen, which is, you see, uh, 11. It will be 20 here. Now 22. It should be 24. Here should be 12. Why it is not? Because one water molecule is released when a complex sugar is formed. That is why we have two hydrogen less here, one oxygen less here to produce this water molecule. Hope you understand. The simplest sugar is known as glucose, as I told you earlier. Here in glucose are simple this is also known as hexose sugar because it has 6 carbon atoms. So in simple, molecules, the carbon and oxygen, number are equal, and hydrogen is double of the oxygen or either carbon number. Hope it is clear to you. Now let's see how basically this polymer is formed, what type of linkage it has, and what type of reaction is there when this starch is formed, and what name is given to the reverse reaction when starch is converted back into glucose molecules. First of all, what type of polymer it is? It is synthetic. It is natural. Sorry, it is not synthetic. It is natural. It is present in different foods, sources, like say potato. Okay, this is one glucose molecules. As I told you earlier, glucose molecule has formula C6, H12O6. So in addition to one oxygen here and hydrogen here, one hydrogen here, oxygen here, is here. All of the atoms are hidden in this box. This box is common for all glucose molecules. This is the same. You see, these are two uh, simple sugars. These simple sugars, when they join together, they will make complex sugars. So let's see a small segment of starch. So when these two glucose molecules join together, what type of bond is formed? Let's see. OH from this side and hydrogen from this side. They are eliminated as water, and this oxygen will bind to this box here. Similarly, hydrogen from this side and hydroxyl group from this side. They are removed to produce water molecule, another water molecule. Hope you understand? So two water molecules will be released here. So when these two simple glucose molecules join together, they produce a small segment of starch that is known as condensation polymer CP. So the linkage is oxygen linkage here. What type of linkage starch has? Oxygen linkage. What type of polymer it is? It is natural polymer and condensation polymer. Where it is used, you know, see, starch is a major source of carbohydrate. Similarly, there are many food products in which starch is present. So this is very important. This is instant energy source. If you convert it into simple sugars. So that's it for today. And please do subscribe my channel so that you can get notification for my coming videos in which I am going to solve past paper questions relevant to organic chemistry and then yearly papers for the coming CAIE examination with every option of the MCUs. This will be discussed in detail, and inshallah you will get to know after solving 4 to 5 papers with me, you will come to know what type of questions will be coming in the examination, and you will get excellent grade what you want. But best thing I would recommend along with these videos, you must go through the books. And books are the best to help you people. Thank you very much. See you in the next video. Allah Hafiz.